I mean, in both leagues, probably like 3 or yeah.
Welcome everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season.
YouTube
Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Oh, that one.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to do that.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it down at the 25. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
And all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together over this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel,
that's probably
run,
actually true.
Pass, it's working to perfection. Now, as they move
I don't run the ball so much because, like, 21 is 80 overall. He's the highest overall running back.
2nd down and goal upcoming.
They mostly just split.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
At least I'm not going to score 0 this game.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Here.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Miller's your biggest hater.
You guys up front line up. It's first down.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
I was going to beat you like 100%.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move, looking deep.
What the fuck?
Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows the speed that he has and outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now
It literally says Mr. Goncola.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bruins offense back out on the field.
You told Brady about
the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
He literally
just he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, he was in, I think he was,
all over the country. And they're quick to
he was in the Madden league for Madden 24.
They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And the Bruins with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got a man down the middle. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
You should have seen the catch earlier by him.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also
my dude turned around
coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line.
I have full-hearted
goals and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
He does it when I played him. He does it all the time.
1st and goal from the 9. The Bruins line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And a decent gain there for the defense.
Now, those are 3 separate plays.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive.
Well, that one, the guard didn't pull on that one. The guard
offensive line.
That might have been the 2nd time I used that.
2nd and goal for the offense.
I said he liked that. Alex would play.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, UCLA. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Losing.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Yeah, you weren't even in this league.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
They'll
look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did when he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Oh, bro, it's so bad. No, it's so obvious. It's so obvious, man.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Salter. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for
getting
a first
hit by
down.
that linebacker has to
When
be
the
a
defense brought the blitz, the
6'5",
quarterback not only recognizes it,
and
but
he's
knows
92
where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Receiver makes the catch.
I literally jumped it. My dude just didn't go to it.
Defense getting pushed back. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it.
What is happening?
Launching one.
What the fuck just happened?
And it's caught. Touchdown, UNC. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship.
I literally put one person.
Tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything.
I know. I only put one. I put one guy in the spot, and then everybody just stopped.
Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
I know.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Pressure is coming. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second
Well, I
down.
always lost it.
And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down to the 44.
Yeah, my power cord fell out against him. I don't know what happened.
With a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that
No,
read
Miller,
to the middle
no,
of the
Miller
field,
knew it was
against those
fake.
safeties, and a big play is the result.
Yeah, he just said like, it's just like I don't really care.
Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Woo!
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could...
Touchdown, Bruins. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've
Evan
seen him
Washington
go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bro, he's like an 87 overall.
The extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense made adjustments. The sure hands, it's West. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They've really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we just getting started in the first half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The pocket breaking down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
But you could have sat there and run
back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go.
It's
Salter. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 28. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking to scramble. Offense getting set. It's second down.
I'll tell you the method after the game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off.
You should have screwed up the end zone. You could have probably caught it.
There is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Yeah.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I literally didn't let him run.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. And the Tar Heels are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Got space looking for the end zone here. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Pass caught. And he's in. Touchdown, North Carolina. And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Returner of the year.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position. He starts the drive. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Bro.
The offense will quickly spend the timeout here.
He's so fucking
That's
ass.
another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get to.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Explosive gain across midfield.
That.
Spotted at the 35. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Would have over. Okay, what are we doing? That's a great.
What a grab by the receiver.
He ran the totally route that I did not
make sure
find
to
around.
give your receiver a chance to be
Just
able to
a
come
little
down
like.
and catch and bounce, because in
You're supposed to
today's
just run
game,
a.
these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10.
No, he's just supposed to run like an
He
outlet.
releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Page. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final.
Because if I didn't call a timeout on one of your plays,
So positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on his...
Aiming for the end zone. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Get in. Oh, it's first down.
They stop it just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Why is it
This
going?
will likely be the last play of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Oh, look at the 2030 tag on him here.
But it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
And now the try here for the extra point.
Yeah.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Miller's going to wrap
That was 0 seconds left. And you get balls out so quick.
Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick this away to get the 2nd half going.
Something like that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up
also,
front. This back's
also a
vision
crazy
and ability
linebacker.
to get
He could
positive
attack
yards
him.
by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to take off here.
Okay, just don't fucking respond to me when I'm telling you to go rush the quarterback.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm,
The
but when
fucking
things aren't there,
quarterback,
does a
get the
good
fuck
job
out
of
of
pulling
here.
it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is
Offense
Nick
gets
Phoenix.
set, second
This is
down play.
casual Nick Phoenix football. Well, my linebacker coach has got to get a ring.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Listen. Maybe my linebacker coach should be the difference.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the grab. It's Salter. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
I mean, your right guard just blocked 2 people.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Yeah.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Downfield.
Dude,
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's
you can't be serious right now.
Well, close to coming up with a
That
big
is
play.
literally, you literally can, you could throw it 5
5
yards behind them and it's a touchdown. There's no more getting
I
open.
think it also pushes those safeties
There's no
back.
more than getting
It can
open.
open up the running game.
And the back now goes in motion. And throwing again on second and 10.
You, alright bro, they're literally getting you. You can't.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes
Bro.
when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about
Really
the
gave you
defense
that.
here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Here comes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. He'll spot it near the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an
Why you
offensive
keep throwing
player.
it?
Now,
Oh, 15
you come
yards
back with some
penalty.
counters,
Yeah.
try to take some shots
Yeah,
off of play
yeah.
action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
See what the call is on first and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
That shit was more open than mine.
He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
I mean, it's probably going to be a lot.
Throwing an offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. An interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Christian, the spread era over
so you should let me win, and then there's no point in you playing. So yeah, you should.
Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Between the defensive
bro, did you see that? Did you see that tough seven he did?
The linebackers getting pressure as well. The way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a
lot to do
with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
How was that?
The returner brought down by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out.
My dude's going to end up like fumbling the
end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fights off a defender. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's how I'm going to be this season.
Second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
He still has 1 more year. Actually, he could leave after this year.
There's the kickoff team.
Rashad could technically leave out of this team. Well, he probably will, because he won the Heisman.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone.
Yeah.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's
I mean, I could see like a little boost.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick out, and they get a drive going this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Let's go. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. One play moves the ball to the 45.
If I did that,
it'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw.
Good catch.
Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got his man open downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
2-star 99 6-5.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This has been a fun offensive showdown. Back and forth. Who's going to get the ball last and win it? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Mine was the Titans, Browns.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that.
You
can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
My top 3 was Titans, Browns, Patriots. Because
so here we go. First
well, I'm not even buying that.
The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any.
Only buy college football.
Sound defense on that.
I'm probably only going to buy the $70. Well, no, I'll probably buy the $100.
This offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball.
I'll probably just get the
low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Bruins have first and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason
why. Oh my goodness, bro. 57 to fuck, bro.
Touchdown, Bruins. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Wait, I gotta go crazy. Bro, I'm gonna win the game, back out, go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, come back on the game, it's gonna say I lost.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20.
And then they're gonna mess up the
first. That's good coverage there.
I swear, if they're ever gonna force loss Drew, They're gonna hold Sim for 7 days just to get on and make sure that.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Salter. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He's on the run. Launches deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up the first set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Salter. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Yeah.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete.
I think it's because they got into that big argument about like
this is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got room looking for the end zone. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute.
I didn't know
he ran that. As a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy.
Yeah, you ran like, you literally like told your defense like just play the right time. Like they will not run the ball to you. Just play the right time.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Okay.
Finding some room at the 25.
No, don't. I want to watch this. Okay. All right, I wanted to watch this celebration. All right, bet.
Not before a solid game that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're
about to get like a strip stack 14
point getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'm not gonna lie, I have to get to the method. Because there's actually a method that I have that the O-line blocks so good.
For their offense. The game makes it 2nd.
I'll tell all the dogs. Yeah, I'll tell all the dogs.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They can't slow him down. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
I'm not promoting. Take a minute.
And the offense just takes a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of a game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, the kings of college football and national champions, the UCLA Bruins.
What happened? I got you. Bro, this got to be the lowest seed to ever win the Natty, right? I was the 11th seed. Dude, my running backs, literally, this was their best game they ever played. And it's because I turned on that method. Oh my god, bro, that's amazing. Go, Peter, I'll send you the method. Oh shit, I forgot you were watching. I just sent it to you, Gold. I know, man. I should have got the... James Harden. I remember one time in the Madden League, I renumbered my line to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Miller got pissed. He was so mad at that. Oh, Miller's fullback? It's... Alright, so here's Miller's fullback. Wait, but really? Redshirt doesn't really upgrade it, but if you go to overview, he's like 3-star? 3-star. So he's 6 feet tall. There's no possible way. He's already maxed out too. Alright. So look, if you go to stats, let's see. Last year, like this is only this year. Oh, this was this last year or is this year? This is this year. So he didn't even play last year because he was redshirting. So he's at 85 overall coming out of redshirt freshman year. But this also makes me think. So if we go to my roster, and then we go to Nkang, he's a redshirt freshman too. He's a 93 overall. And obviously I can't do it. I can't upgrade anything. Yeah, but this is this year. So he didn't even play at all last year, and he got up to 93 overall. And he's a dog. He's from Honolulu, Hawaii. Yeah. So this guy's good. Oh, Walters is good. Line? Wait, he was hurt? Oh, I think he got hurt in the Natty, I think. Yeah, he got hurt. He definitely got. Uh, yeah, I think you're right. So I think it was the backup. Wait, let's go to. Let's see. It was Coleman. They said he played. Yeah, this dude ate pancakes, bro. Wait, hold on, I want to see. Wait, I can't. Oh, I can't even go to different teams. Bro, Adrian was the 12 seed. Bro, I played so good, bro. In these playoffs, I played so good. I don't think I threw an interception this whole playoff. If I'm being honest. Let's see. All right, so it was a Stanford. All right, so I threw one in this game, but I brought in my backup too. And then rushing isn't even that crazy. I mean, this game was pretty good. But... Alright, so I only threw one pick that game. And then I don't think I threw a pick against California or Florida. I might have threw one against Florida. Yeah, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. And that was pretty good. Irvin went crazy. Bro, look. Bro. Drew, look, Jaron Irvin, he's only a redshirt freshman, and then Steinbach is only a freshman, but they both started all year, and then Lawson's only a sophomore, so they're just gonna be crazy, because these were literally my 3 receivers I used all year, and they're all back. All right, and then yeah, I was getting pissed. Yeah.